Some of Hollywood's biggest stars are now at war with the media. And what Joy Behar said next may explain why The View is quietly struggling behind the scenes. Behind many of today's biggest media companies are powerful institutional investors like BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. These firms don't just invest money. Over time, they've also become closely linked to political messaging that often finds its way into the media brands they support. And that broader influence is now at the center of a growing controversy involving The View, celebrity figures, and the ongoing political divide in entertainment. The latest moment came when Joy Behar stepped in to respond to comments made by Gene Simmons. Behar began by saying that Simmons crossed a line and that his remarks were inappropriate. However, she quickly shifted the focus to what she believes is a much larger issue. According to Behar, The View has been unfairly affected simply for pushing back against celebrities who criticize the media itself. In her view, the backlash isn't about fairness, it's about punishment for speaking out. From Behar's perspective, the media is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Expose the truth as she sees it, particularly when it comes to Donald Trump and those who support him. She argued that it makes no sense for a show to suffer declining ratings or internal pressure simply for expressing those views. In her words, calling out what she believes are lies and defending factual reporting should not come with consequences. But the tension doesn't stop there. Behar went on to claim that celebrities like Gene Simmons and Sylvester Stallone have increasingly aligned themselves with Trump by portraying the media as dishonest and untrustworthy. She said this shift has had a direct impact on The View, adding that both she and Sunny Hostin are feeling the strain and facing growing challenges behind the scenes. She also revealed that she discussed the situation with Whoopi Goldberg, ultimately concluding that Gene Simmons is hurting his own credibility. Behar argued that by accusing the media of lying, Simmons is only fueling political division, especially when, in her view, the media is attempting to expose Trump's false claims. Now, let's pause for a moment. Joy Behar and Sunny Hostin are widely seen as two of the most openly political voices on daytime television. Despite that reputation, both reportedly earn millions of dollars each year, largely for consistently criticizing Donald Trump. That reality has sparked broader questions about ABC's leadership, Disney's overall direction, and why CEO Bob Iger continues to face declining public confidence. When Iger is compared to other media executives, such as Warner Brothers, Discovery CEO David Zaslav, his public standing remains relatively weak. Even Zaslav, however, hasn't escaped criticism, particularly following recent controversies involving Netflix and content strategy decisions that are still drawing backlash today. Behar later explained that moments like this are exactly why The View exists. According to her, the show's purpose is to publicly confront what it considers unacceptable behavior, and to keep what she described as misinformed Americans aware of the Trump administration's actions. She argued that no one should be subjected to remarks like those made by Gene Simmons. More importantly, she suggested that society should reflect on why speaking what she believes to be the truth now leads to negative consequences. But this is where critics push back. Once again, familiar language is being used, American citizens labeled as misinformed or uneducated. These are terms frequently repeated across media and entertainment circles. Actors, writers, directors, and television hosts often echo one another, using the same phrases to express opposition to Trump and his supporters. This pattern became even more noticeable after Sylvester Stallone visited the White House to accept an award in the Oval Office, something Gene Simmons and several other celebrities also chose to do. Since then, many media figures appear increasingly focused on turning their audiences into political groups ahead of upcoming midterm elections. However, that strategy may be backfiring. A growing number of long-time viewers are walking away, saying they no longer want entertainment platforms dominated by non-stop political messaging. According to many observers, this frustration plays a major role in why The View's ratings continue to struggle, creating serious challenges for both ABC and Disney. And that pressure is reportedly being felt at the very top. Disney CEO Bob Iger is said to be holding frequent high-level meetings, searching for solutions to ongoing problems affecting shows like The View, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and Good Morning America. Industry insiders suggest these discussions have become more urgent as ratings concerns continue. If Disney truly wanted to change direction, critics argue the solution would be simple: reduce political framing, bring in new voices, and refocus on entertainment-first content. That shift alone could relieve much of the pressure. But many believe that outcome is unlikely. Disney has long operated under the influence of major investment firms like BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, and Bob Iger remains committed to pushing political narratives through its media platforms. And as recent ratings reports and public reactions suggest, this ongoing strategy may continue to divide audiences rather than bring them back. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think political messaging is hurting entertainment media? Or is it simply reflecting the times we live in? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like and support the channel.